Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be giving a bit of a PSA again, I guess, or just having a quick chat about what you should be doing as our boy Purgatory Meliodas is finishing very soon. So for me, you've got about 2-3 days, for all of you guys, you got 2-3 days left to capitalize on probably one of the best banners of the year, as well as obviously all of the different missions and different side things you can do. So today we're just going to be running through what's kind of finishing up for me on Tuesday, for some of you on Monday. So definitely recommend making sure you maximize your time. So let's get into it. So first off, obviously, is this mono banner is finishing as well, but this is kind of not really too much to talk about. If you're a whale, you would have summoned, but otherwise hopefully you guys didn't, because it was a bit of a waste of a banner. And then obviously you do have Purgatory Meliodas, which is the banner that everyone should have, and I think did summon on, which is good. As you can see, I went through all my gems. I did 2 full rotations, and I think I ended up with, I want to say 4-6? Yeah, 4-6, which I'm pretty happy with. And I got, just over 65k CC, so pretty happy with that one. So hopefully you guys had some luck on your melee banners, and you didn't get shafted like I did in my Escanor summons. So if you are going to continue summoning, obviously just remember I've done a video, and you guys probably will know that Freya is coming out next with all the Ragnarok characters. So whether or not that's something that you guys want to summon on is obviously a personal preference. I would probably recommend summon on her, just because she looks cool, she looks fun, but she's like a PvP Ragnarok unit, right? And I haven't really built a Ragnarok team. I have most of the other people in that team, right? So if I go, can I just go Ragnarok here? That's not really helpful, is it? For characteristics. So I've got most of, I think that's all of them, right? But I've got most of them, and the dupes and stuff are pretty good, so I probably wouldn't really recommend summoning it unless you really need the heroes, right? I'm not too fussed about dupes for Thona. I would love dupes for Freya, but I'm pretty happy with the setup I've got, so I'm not going to be summoning myself. But if you guys are, obviously you want to save your gems for that, and if not, maybe you want to, if you're close to maybe pitying or a guaranteed, it might be worth summoning. I don't think I'm going to not waste, but throw another couple of multis at it, just because I've done a nice clean full 2 rotations, and I think that's where I'll just kind of stick. So yes, that's me. So don't forget, if you're going to summon, do it now, because you're running out of time. And of course, there's a few other things you definitely want to make sure you've done. So make sure you've obviously done your special missions for your free multi on Mono. You also get obviously an SSR pendant, a Super Awakening pendant, a few other nice little pieces of resource. The Hawk's Scrap Adventure, you guys should hopefully just have a whole bunch of these just from playing the game every day. And basically work your way through here and acquire all of them, and then if you don't, restart the floor and then reacquire and then go on to the next floor, right? So I think this has got 8 floors, so make sure you get this done as well, because that does have a few resources in there. As we know, this just got completely sold out. To do your Event Tower of Trials, which we'll get to, but you want to make sure you are doing your these Fort Solgris missions, right? They all have diamonds attached to them, and especially this one as well. So these all have just an extra couple of diamonds, which it doesn't take that much time. It's definitely worth, and obviously make sure you're doing your Fort Solgris reward clear every day as well. So definitely make sure you're doing those. It's just free diamonds, right, basically, and free stuff. Your Event Tower of Trials, as you guys can see, I have not finished mine yet. I've been waiting to do a video on it, and I just haven't got around to it, so I'll definitely be doing that today to make sure I get all the rewards I can. Specifically, I would love some Super Awakening coins, and these as well. Equipment engraving, I've almost finished my Zeldris, so definitely do that as well. Again, I'll be doing a video. I've done the first 10 floors, as you guys could see, so if you do want kind of a guide, or watch me walk through it and give you some strategies, then I'll be doing that very shortly. So keep an eye out for that. your event boss and your Vesifont exchange, right? So hopefully you guys should all have easily got the challenge clear by now, and you should have got everything from the boss shops. You've still got a few days left to get your 5 clears in a day. I've done a guide on all of these ones as well, depending on which one you need the most. But yes, again, good, like decent-ish resources here. You've got the card set, Super Awakening coins, you know, you've got a Fully Awakening token, SSR ticket, like all some good stuff here as well. Your event artifact wish card draw, I mean, I'd use this, and look, I know everyone says definitely do it, and it's good to complete card sets, but for me there was no like kind of stellar card sets in here that I was too fussed about. So like, yes, this is good, but you know, like just make sure you do it right. And then the main other thing from this one is obviously the 5 festival victories, right? So basically just do your 5 PvP matches a day and you should be able to get to your 15 wins. Fingers crossed for you. As long as you've got a decentish PvP team, you'll be fine. And again, you've got SSR pendants, you've got Super Awakening coins, etc. Right? So like the whole idea of this is just to really maximize all the resources you can out of these events. Just because, you know, it's obviously going to help your box CC, your heroes, all that kind of stuff, and really help you progress in the game. So always make sure you take advantage of these festival events, because they usually give you a whole bunch of really good stuff, right? The other thing is, if I can get to it, of course, is your final boss. Alright, so I believe, it doesn't say anywhere, but I'm very confident that this guy finishes on the 30th as well. I'm sure you guys will correct me if I'm wrong down below, but it doesn't even actually say on it. Yeah, there you go, 3 days, 9 hours left till final boss end. So make sure you do your final boss clears. You want to be able to maximize at least the diamonds here, and then if you can, everything you can from the shop. Yeah, so I like basically every day you'll get a certain number. I think as long as you max out like 3 days, I think you just get everything. So if you guys have done a little bit so far, obviously the idea is you really just like the outfit is ideally what you could hopefully get. Again, I've done a guide on this, so if you guys do need help, you know, feel free to go check it out. But the final boss is also ending, and I have a sneaky suspicion that, or is this just hanging around? Okay, no, so this one's hanging around. You've got a little bit longer for the labyrinth, which is good, 13th of the 2nd. It'd be interesting if just everything cut off on the same day. But yes, you've got the final boss, right? You've got the summons, and you've also got all of these different missions. So look, ideally guys, you've maxed out all this and you've got all the resources you can from it, but I'd highly recommend jumping in and completing these if you haven't, just to get ready for, you know, the kind of, not the lull, but you know, the post kind of festival life that we have. So look, if you guys are summoning and you're trying to pull a little bit more on Pergmelli, and maybe you're trying to get, I don't know, Diane or, you know, Esterosa, best of luck. Make sure you finish all your missions, and that's all I've got today, guys. Just a nice quick one. Make sure you get it all done and maximize your account and those resources. Catch you in the next one. Cheers.